Students, in the last video, we studied about monsoon model and climate prediction. In that, three types of models we studied, that is the mathematical model, holistic model, and statistical model. And we started the solid waste management, that is the need of the hour, isn't it? So it's mostly needed at present situation. Okay, then we saw the meaning of pollution, then how that is what are the different ways our surroundings get polluted. Then we that is I told you about the garbage which is collected in the classroom. Yes, and that is only some I told you. I told you to make some more list. Okay, that is which garbage is collected in your classroom, and then see the garbage which is generated in our house, that also I told you to think about it and write, isn't it? I told you some, but others I told you to write. Okay, now see, observe and discuss. So before going with the questions, you observe these two figures. Yes, you can see the garbage which has been thrown on the, that is, it's not thrown in the dustbin, isn't it? What has been done? It is thrown around the dustbin on the sides of the roads. So how dirty and unhygienic it looks, isn't it? And in the figure B, you can see the road is so very clean. Here is a bus stop, right? Yes, you can see the bus stop over here, and you can see the road over here, that is, this is the footpath, right? This is the road where the vehicles are going. So that is really clean. So it's very hygienic also. But you can see over here how all types of wet, dry, plastic, glass, paper, everything is thrown near the bus stand, and people will stand over here, right? Yes, people are going to stand over here, and you can imagine how unhygienic it is. Okay, now see what is main difference between what we see in the two pictures alongside. Okay, we discussed about it, isn't it? The main difference, what it is. Now what should we do to permanently maintain the condition seen in picture B, right? So what can be done? I think this is a question for you to think, isn't it? Yes, you should think about this. Um, okay, let us discuss. You will think, you will write more. Okay, I'll tell you some points. See, you can see over here, this is quite clean. This is unhygienic, I told you, right? Yes, so what can be done to permanently keep it clean? First of all, discipline. Okay, the discipline of throwing the garbage in the dustbin must be imbibed into the minds of the people, right? Yes, into the minds of the people. That is the rule of throwing the garbage into the dustbin. Okay, this should be imbibed into the minds of the people, and people, okay, all of them should be made aware. People should be made aware of the hygienic conditions, if that is, if the roads are kept clean, okay, how hygienic it is, and if it is not kept clean, then what types of disease the people can conquer. Okay, all this has to be told to the people. They should be made aware of all these things. Many waste materials are generated through the various daily human activities. This is called as solid waste. Okay, so the waste materials which are generated through our daily activities. Okay, yes, you know what type of waste materials are generated. So this is called as solid waste. If these waste materials are properly disposed of, they can be valuable source of energy. Currently, solid waste is a serious worldwide problem as it causes both water and soil pollution. Solid waste is also a serious problem from the point of view of economic growth, environmental degradation and health. It has posed a serious threat to to the nature and human habitat because of the air, water and soil pollution it causes. Now see, the waste material which is generated by due to the daily human activities, this solid waste, okay, it has become a very serious problem not only in India but worldwide. Okay, now this has posed a serious threat also to the nature as well as the human beings, because the nature is getting polluted. That is, there is water pollution, soil pollution is caused because of this, and the environmental degradation is taking place, and because of that our health is also, yes, degraded. That is, the degradation of the health also is taking place. Now see, do you know garbage production per day, solid waste generated in the main metro cities of the state is approximately as follows. Okay, now see, per day, okay, in one day how much of garbage is produced in the metro cities, like Bombay, Pune, Nagpur, Bangalore and all. Okay, now see, in Mumbai it is 500 tons of waste, sorry, 5000 tons of waste is produced in one day. In Pune, 1700 tons. Nagpur, 900 tons. Okay, so much of garbage is produced in one day. On 26 July 2005, a serious flood calamity has arisen in Mumbai. You must have heard about this, isn't it? Yes, you might be remembering also. This 26 July 2005, okay, a serious flood calamity had caused in Mumbai, isn't it? Why? That is all uh, because all the gutters and all were packed with this plastic bags and all. Yes, and because of this water couldn't flow, and therefore there was a flood in Mumbai. Improper solid management was one of the main reason behind the calamity. Thus we see that accumulation of solid waste can lead to various calamities, because by hearing this, by seeing, you must have heard about this. Okay, because of this accumulation of solid waste, it can lead to various calamities like flood and all. Now see, make a survey of the building or area where you live. Categorize the garbage as degradable and non-degradable waste. Approximately how much solid waste is generated in a week? Make a list of the factors responsible for it. Now you can do the survey. Okay, so what you are going to do, okay, in the building you are living or in the area where you live, what you are going to do, you are going to categorize the garbage into degradable and non-degradable waste. Okay, yes, which are the degradable waste and which are the non-degradable waste like plastic and all. Yes, so approximately how much solid waste is generated in a week? Okay, that vehicle comes to take your garbage, isn't it? So you can ask them how much of garbage is generated in a week from your area. So you can make a survey like that. Make a list of the factors responsible for it, means what all garbage is produced and what factors are responsible for this garbage. So this survey has to be done by you students. See a small animated clip, okay, regarding the solid waste. It will help you in your survey. What will I do with my waste? This is what should be taught by you. See, waste composition: food 40%, papers 15%, plastic 25%, glass 20%. This is too much, isn't it? So what is the best idea? See, waste segregation: paper, plastic, metal, glass, food. So you can use this 3 R's: reuse, reduce and recycle. So compost, you must have heard about this. You are going to construct a bin and see, you're going to fill it with a balanced mixture like green stuffs from food, fruits, vegetables, brown stuffs from dead plants, weeds, air, water and all. You're going to fill it and then you're going to mix everything and turn the pile regularly. Okay, that means you are going to stir it. Okay, turn the pile upside down. So reduce, buy items in bulk or as refills in order to reduce packaging waste. You know, for packaging, whenever you buy anything, there is a packing for it. What you do, you take out the package, outside package and throw it. So it becomes a waste, isn't it? So instead of that, if you buy it in bulk, what happens? You will reduce the packaging waste and then donate unwanted or outgrown items to local charities, churches or community centers. Means the clothes which you are not wearing, the things which you are not wearing, using, what you have to do, you can donate it to the local charities, churches or even community centers. Then use a sturdy cloth shopping bag or request paper bags at the store. So what you're going to do, instead of using carry bags, plastic bags, you will be using a sturdy cloth shopping bag. Okay, the shopping bag which is made up of cloth. Okay, or you are going to use paper bags which are available at the stores. This is reduce. Print on both sides of the paper to reduce paper waste. Avoid using disposable plates, spoons, glass cups and napkins. So that is, you avoid this disposable plates, spoons, glass cups and napkins. Why? Because once you use it, you will have to dispose it off, right? And it will create a lot of waste. Then buy durable goods that have long warranty, isn't it? You have steel plates and all at home. So instead of using disposable plate, it is better to use steel plates which you can wash and use it again, right? Now reuse. See, old jars and pots can be used to store items in kitchen. Used wood can be used as firewood or can be used wood crafts. Okay, so whichever wood you have used it, okay, you can use it again for doing wood crafts. Some of the items you must have seen many some items which are prepared from the waste, right? Yes, it becomes quite decorative. Then save grocery and other shopping bags to reuse at later time. Okay, so whatever shopping bags and all you have got, okay, grocery items, you say that is, you store it so that you can use it after some time also, later, at a later time also, later on. Now recycle. These are the 3 R's. Okay, reuse, reduce, and recycle. So plastic items, glass items. What is done? The things which you don't want. Okay. Yes, you can. What you can do? You can give it for recycling. Okay, what is meant by solid waste? Can you tell? Let us go to, can you tell what is meant by solid waste? See, RCRA states that solid waste means any garbage or refuse, sludge from a wastewater treatment plant, water supply treatment plant, or air pollution control facility, and other discarded material resulting from industrial, commercial, mining, and agricultural operations, and from community activities. Now see, what is the solid waste actually? Now see, any garbage or refuse. Okay, so see, any garbage or refuse means which you don't want to use, okay, that becomes a garbage. Then sludge from a wastewater treatment plant, when water is processed, okay, the sludge which is there, the waste which is there from this wastewater treatment plant, then water supply treatment plant, okay, or air pollution control facility, and other discarded material means the material which you don't want, you're going to throw it away, that is discarded material resulting from industries. Then commercial means for commercial purposes which you are using and you don't want it now, you just throw it away, that becomes a garbage. Then because of mining and agricultural operations, okay, all this, okay, and from community activities, okay, all this leads to the solid waste. Okay, now see, what are the different things included in solid waste? So see, which are the things included in the solid waste? Household hazardous waste, okay, so the harmful waste from the house. Then construction and demolition debris, during construction, whichever waste, solid waste which is there. Then demolition, when you want to break something, break a building or something, okay, so lots of materials is a waste, it's thrown. Then industrial and commercial waste, fluorescent and HID lamps, all this, okay, it's harmful, isn't it? Regulated medical waste also. Then used electronic equipment, electrical equipments and all which you don't, which that means which is not working, you are going to throw it away, so that becomes a solid waste. Then used oil waste, tires also you just throw it away, so all this are the solid waste. Now see the materials which are discarded, okay, so let us see the solid waste, okay, in which type of materials are discarded. See the waste tires, then septage, that is from the domestic water and all, garbage water. Then so the domestic from toilet, washrooms, the that is the water used for utensils, all that, okay. Then it includes this soap and all, solid waste and all, right. Then scrape metal, the metal which is a scrape which is thrown, okay. Then latex paints, furniture and toys, okay, the furniture which you are not using, you are just throwing it away, toys, you throw it away. Then garbage, appliances and vehicles, oil and antifreeze. So, see, now I think you have understood what is meant by solid waste and what are the different things included in this solid waste, isn't it? Now, we make use of many materials and articles in our daily life, isn't it? Yes, in your daily life, you are making use of many articles, many materials also. They are of different kinds. Some of them are reusable, but others have to be discarded. So the things which you are using at home, okay, some can be reused, like your like your cloth bags and all. It can be reused, right? But some others which you are using, you have to just discard it off after using, the packaged material and all. What you do, you don't keep it, you throw it away. However, if they are not properly disposed of, then what is going to happen? It will affect the environment adversely. Means what? It is going to affect the environment very badly. Whatever you don't need, if you have seen this 3 R's, right? Reduce, reuse and recycle. These 3 things, okay, you have to apply it in your daily life. The things which can be reduced, okay, you have to reduce it. The things which can be reused, okay, reuse it again. And the things which can be recycled, okay, those things you'll have to give for recycling, so that it can be recycled and it can be used again and again, isn't it? So today, see, we have discussed about this solid waste management, isn't it? Yes. Then garbage production per day we saw. Then we saw what is meant by the solid waste and what are the things, different things which are included in this solid waste. Now make a list and discuss. Okay. So read the following table carefully. What do you notice? Now let us continue this in the next video. Okay. Till then, what you are going to do is you are going to read this table, okay, which is given below, and you are going to notice it properly, so you will understand it, and I will be explaining this to you in the next video. So let us continue with this. Okay. And also biodegradable waste. So let us continue with that in the next video.